So in the previous video, we have studied these all the things, not these all the topics. We just have covered these understanding depth and abstracts, right? And we discussed these all the things. Okay. So in this video, what we are going to do is we are going to make a dev or app repository. Okay. We are going to see example. How can we make a dev or app package? Okay. And then we will learn these all the things. Okay, so let's get into the terminal and start coding. Here you can see I have nothing, and also I am in terminals. You can see I am in terminals. I have connected terminals in my computer. Okay, so first of all, let us think about a program. Let us make a calculator program, simple calculator program in Python, and we want to set up a deb package so that anyone can install it. Okay, so for that, I am going to make a folder mkdir uh, calculator. Okay, let's go into that. Now, what I'm going to do is, you can see nothing is here. So first, what we have to do? You can see we have discussed the structure of dev files. You can see we have a folder, main folder that is live server here, and inside that we have Debian folder, and the structure of the root directory. You can see here the path to the root directory. Here. Since it is for normal Linux, means not for terminal, so here you can see directly USR. But for terminals, you need to create data form of terminals tell USR. Okay, so let's make it. First of all, we have to make a directory name Debian, Debian. Okay, we have made Debian. Now, what we have to do is we have to make another directory, and that will be path to the USR. Okay, so let's make mkdir and use p, and using this you can create directory in chain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create data form.terms files user and bin also, since inside user we need bin also. Okay, so when I click enter, what I get is we have two files now, Debian and data to bin. Okay, so let's go into data uh, inside bin, and here we are going to make the launcher for our calculator. Suppose let's get one directory back, and here we have bin. Okay, if I do pwd, we are in USR directory, right? Right. Now, we can make a share folder here. We can also make a share folder here. We see here we have a share folder also. In user, we have bin and share. In share, you can keep your project, and in bin, you can keep the launcher of the project, so that using launcher you can call the project, right? This is the best approach to make any project. Okay, so let's do the same. Let's make a share directory mkdir share share. Let's go into the share and make calculator mkd mkdir calculator. You can see uh, for name convention I will choose some other name here, because maybe some other program whose name would be calculator inside the share directory if anyone else make. For that, we have to make some unique name, so I'm going to use here uh, calculator. Okay, now inside calculator process, I am going to make a Python file vi calculator dot py. Okay, and now simply I'm going to make a uh, USR. You can see USR then Python. I'm going to make a simple calculator def add return C plus B. Okay. That multiply. Let me complete this, then I will join you again. So here I have completed this. You can see here I have declared a variable here, runner is equal to true, and I will tell you why I declared it. And this is Python. If you don't know Python, then no need to frustrate over this. Just for those who understand Python, I'm going to explain this. Okay. I have made some function like add, which will take two number and return the sum of that. And similarly, subtraction, multiplication, division, and the exponent, the power. Suppose 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4, 2 to the power 3 equal to 8, such things like that. Okay. You can see I have declared one more thing, that is ask number for asking input, right? First number and the second number. I have created input type also float. If you have to enter integer, also you can integer. Also, it will automatically convert into float. Okay, and the a and b, and it will return a and b. Okay. Now I have made a main function. Here I have declared the runner as global because this is a global variable. So I have used here global keyword. Otherwise, if I don't use here global, then runner will be as a function variable, like local variable. Okay, inside this function only, it will work only inside function only. If you will remove this, then it will not work. This loop will not work because it is not declared in this function. Okay, so we have to use global keyword. So notify the Python that you have declared the runner as global. Okay, and you can use it here as it is. Now, while runner is true, here I have mentioned runner is true. So this condition will be true, then this will run. Okay, it will print choose operations. Then these all the operations are there. Addition, subtraction, and 6, 4. Exit. Now I will ask user to choose the index, and this will be integer type. Okay, so I have get here int. Now if user input means if this has value, some values, if it is not carrying any value, then this will become false and these all things will not execute. But since it has value, then it will enter into this condition, and then it will check if its value is 1, then it will ask the numbers and save into a and b, and then it will give uh, the output of addition, and where we are providing the a and b, and it will directly print here. Okay, the sum, the print, it will print the sum of that a and b. Okay, and similarly I have did for the subtraction. You can see here multiplication and division and exponent also. And if your user enters 6, then it will do runner is equal to false. Since if runner is equal to false, then this will become false and this will stop the loop. It will not run the loop again. Okay. Okay. So this program will finish. Okay. And if anything else than 1 to 6, then it will uh, give a warning, that is enter any valid input only. Okay. Now, if there is no any value inside that and just user press enter, then what it will say, it will say don't leave it blank. Okay, and run the loop. Again, we'll run the loop. Okay. Okay. Here I have mentioned if name is equal to main, this is a variable which value is main in Python scripts. Okay, so I have written here if name is equal to main, that will become true always, so that you can see I have called that main function, then it will run the main function. Okay. Okay, so this is the normal calculator in Python. Let me exit it. That's If I run this, you can see. So I run this, then I choose, suppose I choose multiplication, and first number is 5, second number 6, and it will print 30.0 since it is giving the output in float type. Okay. Now I'm going to exit it using 6. Clear. So we have a program now. We have a program now here. Okay. In the share directory, we have a program now. Okay. In calculator both inside that we have calculator of era. So now what we are trying to do is we are trying to call it from bin directory. So here I will make a program. Let's suppose vi cal calc pi. I'm writing a calc pi. Okay, calc pi. This would be my launcher. Okay, here I'm going to write in bash. We can use sh also. USR then bash. Now path. What is the path of our uh, script? You can set here path of program. I'm creating a variable here, and its value would be its value would be prefix. Let's say prefix forward slash then not then we have as such say right in the here we have kept and then uh, calculator calculator and then here we have calculator dot py right. So I'm going to call it using this path of program. So what I will do is I will call here Python. Also, we have to check Python is solid in or not. So for that, what we can do is f hash Python. We can use Python 3. Then what we need to do is and the row is that and one so that it would suppress the output of this. Then install Python. Okay. Alright. Now what we will do is Python and then that path of program. Okay, so it will run this file using Python command. So let's save it. Let's save it and put it. Let's try to run once. Bash calc.py. Since it's not finding this at that uh, position, that's why it's not able to run. But like currently, we don't have a solid at this here, right? And we have our in our project on it, so it will be working after installation. Let's get into share. Just check the name once calculator. Make it sure that's fine. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to go back and more directly back here inside Debian. You have to create a control file using vi make a control file vi control. Inside this, you have to mention some things, right? Let me copy all the things and then I will explain them. So here you can see I have I have opened a file. You can see here all the things which are required to be here. So first of all that we have to mention package and here you can see P is in capital letter. Then you have to column. Then I'm going to write its name as calculator pi. Okay, let's say calculator BHUTUU. Also, no any capital letter should be here. Okay, you can use this. You can use this. That's not problem. But you don't have to use capital letter since it will not work. Okay. Now here architecture. Okay, architecture here, since we have written the code in Python, it will work in all. Then version, version would be definitely 1.0. Install it, install it, size. Now, this is most important thing that you have to do. For this, what you can do is you can simply go back, go back, and here you have to do du minus s and then calculator. And then what you get? 104. The same value you have to keep in that file. Okay. So let's go into that calculator, Debian, and then vi control 104 you have to keep here. Okay. So I'm going to keep here 104. Du minus s is a command to get the size of the folder or the file. S means summarize, means sum all the content inside that folder, size of all the files, sub files, okay, folders, sub folders. Everything would be summed up and the result will be there. So now we had just 104. Okay, now maintainer. Maintainer, give your name here, Kumar, and then I will give my username. You can skip this. You just have to get this name, okay? There's no need to give obviously. And then after this, you can add a home page. Since we have not uploaded it anywhere, I'm just going to give my repository https github.com and then wiki and then bhutu.repo. This is my repository. That doesn't matter. Depends in what all the programs on which it depends. So here we have used Python. Okay, we have just Python, no anything else, and then description. The description we have to write something like assemble calculator for app package, and then okay. Here you can see capital letters all are in capital letter. Here S is also in capital letter, right? So you have to make this file, right? Control S, Control Q. Now, after after the installation, if you want to run something, then you have to make a script that is post inst. And before the installation, if you want to run something, you have to make a pre script. Sorry, pre-inst, pre-installation file. You have to make. Okay. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how to make pro installation. Sorry, post installation. Vi post inst. You can see. We have to make it in bash, not in bash, sorry, sh. Then ch. Here, what I'm going to do is, you can use your usr when hash it. Here, what I'm going to do is, just I'm going to give execution permission to the file which will be installed in the bin directory so that it can be executed. Ch mode plus x and then passwords data form dot terminal data form dot terminal files usr when and then cal file. Okay, this is our file. So we have given the execution permission. Just this we need after the installation, right? Since if this permission is not to that file, then if we call that file, then it will say permission denied, and that file will not be called. So for that we have to use this in the post inst, right? And so hope so we have given the right name. Uh, okay. Now we have made our full dev package. Uh, the package skeleton. Now we have to convert into dev file, right? This is now just a folder only, right? We have to convert into dev file. Before that, I want to explain you one more important thing, that is we need to add special permissions in this Debian and that control and that host inst file. Okay, and these permissions are let me show you. Uh, just wait for here. In my builder sh file, you can see here what I have did is you can see chmod 0755 $1, that is for the project name and the Debian. In the Debian folder, for the Debian folder, you need to give permission 0755. Okay, and for the post inst or the pre inst, you have to give permission 0555. And what are these permissions? Are these are actually read only permissions to make the file and folders read only. Okay, so only uh, super user can write over that. No any normal user can write over that. Okay, so for that we use this. So now I'm going to add the permission. Okay, chmod. We change the permission. Others chmod 07. Let's check the permission number again. We have 0755. Okay, 0755 and to the Debian. So we have given the permission. This one. Okay. Now inside Debian, we have host inside. So here we have to give chmod 0555 and to the host instance. Okay. Now you will see its color is changing now. And also you can get this file in my test junk, but I will give you officially another repository, so no need to get it from here. Okay, and close it. Okay. Now you have made your project completely. What you have to do is you have to build this into a dev file. So how can you do it? You have to use dpkg minus dev and then b flag and then the calculator folder. Just press enter and you can see here you have got your dev file. If you do dot slash not dot slash dpkg minus I, then dot slash calculator dot dev and press enter, we can see it's installing. Currently installed, nothing. Okay. Let's call cal by you can call it now, and yeah, it's working, right? So our project is installed because we can call this calc by, right? And now we can use it also. If I use 4 and then first number is 8, second number 6, you can see you get the division. Okay, so it's very clear. You can see how can we make a dev file. We have made a dev file and we have installed it using this command dpkgi and this dot slash calculator dot tab. Okay. Also, you can do it by apt command also. apt install dot slash calculator dot tab and it's work it. So it can install simply, right? And if you want to remove apt remove calculator. Now maybe this will not work. Uh, let's check once. Apt show calculator. Okay, so we have to use this name. Okay, and you can see when I do app show calculator go to, then it shows our all the things that we have entered there, right? We can see homepage is also it's my repository, not the actual homepage of this, because I don't have uploaded it on the GitHub. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it using app remove, or you can use purge calculator minus 30 dash, that is, and yeah, I want to remove it. Now, if I want to use calc py, then it's not going to be called, right? Because it is deleted now. Now, if I reinstall it, if I reinstall it, and you can see I can call this, right? So this is the so this was the demonstration of how to make a def file. You can see. So you may have got all the understanding how to create a def file. If you have any doubt, you can ask in comment also, or you can ask in our Telegram group. The link of the Telegram group would be in description, or you can find in other videos also. Okay. So if you have any problem in understanding this, maybe this would be the lack of knowledge about the Bash language. So you can watch the Bash language videos also for getting the basic of Linux, how it works, right? Or the file system types. So this is for today. Thank you.